Global Finance. Most of you have met me before. I'm going to take you through today's webinar. I apologize excuse me, about my voice. I have a terrible allergy due to pollen. So I've been coughing and sneezing all day. So I'm trying to make my voice work for this webinar. So bear with me if I have to take a break. Hope you guys are having a good week, a good start. As always, I'm going to start talking about the listed assets and how we're working with those. As you guys know, we are assets now, and we are doing this through an external trading venue called World Equity Expo. The exchange had another facelift. We're getting upgrades almost every week from Korea. And I think they're very good improvements, actually not so much because of advanced functionality, but because they're making the interface simpler. And for those of you who haven't tried it or haven't found it, there is a simple trading mode versus the full trading mode. The pro mode is good, but sometimes I think there's a little bit too much detail in there. And the simpler mode is easier to work with. It depends on how advanced you want to trade. And obviously, as you start learning that, you become more engaged. So in general, excuse me, the Empower campaign is underway. We've done a few more improvements in the last week, and that includes better sales material and stuff. Now, self-listing of assets was developed last week. We have now released a first form to do this. So self-listing is available. We're publishing the links on the campaign page. And we had announced that we did a free allocation of IXE Gold, which we did. However, they weren't seen in the wallet. So they were done on the Yum chain. So we assumed everybody had their gold tokens, but nobody could see them. And it took us a while to see because we were looking at the blockchain or the Yum chain and we saw them there. So that was resolved. It's a few days ago. I think it was on Thursday. So you can now see them under assets in your wallet. This is in your Parnum wallet. Also, trading pairs are live now since a few days in US dollars and euros. And we are now starting to build up the external liquidity. And I will get back to that a little bit more in detail. Also today, something that I know a lot of you guys have been asking about is the ability to use your staking in LAM in Liquid in Empower for faster cash returns. That is something that we're going to announced today and is live now. So quite a lot of things to cover today. In general, on the back office side, still we've been struggling with the IBANs and the compliance for the payments on with Barclays Bank, who is our partner, and they are painstakingly slow, but we are now shipping out cards. And as you guys probably know, you might have had an email. If not, you're going to receive an email. You'll have an email as the card is ready to ship out, asking you to click and confirm the terms. Should you not, you will be obviously credited back. But please don't hold back on clicking and confirming, because then your card is being shipped. So that is going out now. Also, another piece of good news. On Friday, all the first cash commissions from Empower went out. This is 3 days ago, Friday the 4th. All commissions and profits, which is nice. So it is running like clockwork. And this coming Friday, we have the next cash payout as well. So pretty nice. On a more negative side, we will be shutting down PayPal completely. This is because we are having too many regulatory issues with them, compliance problems. It is too undependable. I know a lot of you guys like using PayPal. I'm sorry about that, but it is just too risky for us. So we are, as always, looking at adding additional options. But for now, we're taking PayPal away. You can still use, obviously, Stripe for the campaigns. And you can also use the wires and crypto. But for now, PayPal is unfortunately down. We will be, and I will get back to this, also implementing an option to actually pay for the campaigns straight from the Parnum wallet. Now, on the direct trading pairs, as I said, we have now pegged assets against the real currency they should be in directly, which is euros and US dollars, but they could be in BTC and Ether as well. We don't have any assets that are paired against those. But this is now working very well. So now we can start putting institutional access in. And the currency is stored as stable coins, EQUSD and EQ Euro. It's missing a character there, which will be available for direct transfer in and out of Paradigm Wallet as well as Dragon Banking app. So this is going to speed up the cash management side of the stock exchange and the token exchange. Okay, so cool piece of news that I think many of you will appreciate. Like I said, people have been looking at possibly trying to move from liquid asset management into Empower, and actually vice versa too. The latter is more complicated, but what we have now done is that you can actually do this. So liquid asset management was really designed to be a very tax efficient and transparent structure for many regions. But obviously, as we are doing dividends there in shares and tokens, depending on what we are getting our profit in that week, and then you have to sell them, people are looking for a more direct way. So we have actually made it very, very simple. In the liquid asset management, we do the equity side of the business, which means the profit is tokens and shares. This is, as we see, the long-term wealth builder. In liquid power staking, which is the Empower campaign, members back up the staking pool, and this is paid in cash. There's actually, as you know, a few tokens, but it is a weekly cash profit. So we want to keep it very, very simple and very scalable, which means in this, every Wednesday, you get paid shares or tokens in liquid asset management. Every Friday, you get paid in cash in power staking program. As simple as that. Very straightforward, very simple, very easy. So this is how we we run this, and we are switching this over into the Wednesday allocations from next week. So it's very simple. Like you said, you have three options then. You stay in the LAM program, or you use your liquid in the power staking program, just as you would be using YEM for the 50-50. And so you can do up to 50% using that. And you can also, if you don't like it at all, obviously you can withdraw and convert back YEM from the LAM program. It's very simple. So obviously it's not an all or nothing thing, so you can do parts thereof and combine as you want to. But again, I think this is a very simple thing. It's easy to scale, it's easy to manage as well. So assets get distributed on Wednesdays, cash on Fridays. This week, webinars, obviously today, the one that we're on now. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock CET, same time, we're going to do the same in German and French. We are not doing, Thursday webinar, apologies for that. I accidentally flipped one slide too far. We're doing the not the one on Thursday, but on Friday, we're doing at 2 o'clock, we're doing the sales team in English. And on Saturday, we're doing at 2 o'clock the same thing in German and French. And from now on, every Monday, we're also publishing in WhatsApp and social media the weekly webinar schedule. So you guys can look in every Monday and see, okay, what parts do I want to be in? So we will have specialized webinars every week on certain topics. They will be there. So to participate in the Empower campaign, it's very simple. As always, you go to liquid.com/empower. You have all the sales material and presentations there. And do look at the webinars. They're very useful, I think, in explaining how it works. We did a webinar on Thursday, which with the well-known fruit theft from my staff. I used a banana as a prop, probably the most strangest financial presentation I ever did. I was running out of ideas, but I think it actually served the purpose because it shows you guys in a very clear manner how it works. And I thank our country managers. They were struggling with the translation there. I know it's always tricky with these, but they're doing a fantastic job. Now, on the June special terms, the special campaign, we have 3 weeks to go. Do look at liquid.com/empower on the special. Don't miss out, because there's some crazy extra incentives on that as well. So that's all from me for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Apologies for my voice. I hope you still heard what I said. Anyhow, I hope this actually helped you guys with a lot of the outstanding questions as well in relation to Liquid and to Empower. Hope you enjoyed this. See you next week, same time. It is at 8 o'clock CET, June 15th. Thank you so much and have a good evening or morning, depending on where you are. Thank you, guys.